All right, coming to the stage, to the mic, to the window, to the center front stage of Home Slice, underground, above ground. What y'all call this up here anyway? Brady, what y'all call this up here? This just Home Slice Part 2? Just upstairs? Home Slice, the upstairs. All right, coming next to the Home Slice upstairs mic. Y'all give it up from somewhere in Michigan. The Autistic Spitfire, Dylan Farr.
Don't mind if I borrow your table, ma'am? Thank you. Good evening, everybody. My name is Dylan Farr. I am your Autistic Spitfire for the evening. In the vein of being an Autistic Spitfire, you can consider me your brother from another spectrum. My ex, she was a wheelchair-bound Catholic. You know, when she left the relationship, she became a holy roller. I guess she just got tired of being pushed around. When I was 8 years old, I got my first STD. Yeah, the doctors swore up and down I'd live a long, healthy, normal life with it, and it wasn't contagious in any way. Yeah, apparently this STD is called autism. Yeah, apparently STD now stands for Strong Train Devotion. We do be loving our trains. It wasn't until I grew up, though, that I realized they lied to me. The fucking doctors lied. It's contagious, just not in the normal way. You see, if we get you pregnant, you're most likely going to give birth to Mr. Conductor. Shit, there's so many autistic people now. My train collection became normal. I used to be like, hey, you want to check out my model trains? And then somebody was just like, check out my model train collection. I'm like, damn, I used to be special. Now I'm just special ed. Growing up, my brothers and I were obsessed with professional wrestling. So much so, we turned every game we played into some form of wrestling match. We would play Monopoly, and I would be put in a headlock until I paid $200 every time I passed go. It's like, that's my $200. Heck, we'd play baseball. Anytime I struck out, they put me to sleep with the sleeper hold. Just go to sleep. You lost us a point, go to sleep. The icing on that cake, though, was my mom watching on as though it was her own personal form of WWE. I swear, she must have wanted to be a wrestler growing up, because my brothers and I would ask for breakfast. My mom wouldn't flip pancakes. She'd flip my brothers and I. If we didn't like the food, that's when she whipped out the old Stone Cold Steve Austin Stunner on us. Just be like, yep, maybe next time you like what I cook, you little shit. You see, I'm not autistic naturally. It's because of my family's obsession with wrestling. See, it can be traced back to my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather on my mom's side. Back in Ireland, the great Paddy, the pile driver O'Reilly. Telling you. Believe it or not, I used to be almost 500 pounds. That is not an exaggeration. I know comedians love to get on stage and exaggerate about a lot of things, but the scale read 475. You've heard of Jelly Roll? I was Jelly Donut. The kicker is, I'm not diabetic. There's an insane amount of luck to be almost 500 pounds and not be diabetic. Dare say it? That's the same amount of luck as a guy that got to leave work early on September 11th. And yet, with all this weight loss, I still cannot do a pull-up to save my life. Yes, much like Halloween decorations, Christmas tree lights, and Jeffrey Epstein, I cannot hang by myself. You know, we always hear about autistic people and their obsessions, and yes, that is what they are. There is no such thing as hyperfixation. It is a fucking obsession. Some are obsessed with trains. Others, Doctor Who. My obsession's a little different. I'll be honest, I'm obsessed with eating pussy. So much so, it dissolved my 4 front teeth. The pH balance is crazy, you guys. Hey, you know, I've come to the conclusion that dating an autistic person is the equivalent of hiring a person with Parkinson's to be an American Sign Language interpreter. I mean, sure, we have the qualifications necessary, but there are going to be a lot of moments that get lost in translation. For instance, I've tried casual dating with what I consider witty pickup lines. Things like, "Excuse me, miss, do those thighs make good earmuffs? Do you potentially make a good substitute for a COVID mask? If our house was on fire, could I use you as a makeshift fire extinguisher? I'm kind of on the outs with my insurance company right now." But I'm often asked this one important question. "Dylan, what's it like to be autistic?" I have to tell people, it's like having 7 radio stations playing in your head at once. I'm going to list the artists and we'll see if you can keep up with this amalgamation that comes out. We have Neil Diamond, Blink-182, Monty Python, Jay-Z, The Rolling Stones, Nickelback, and Love Rants. Let's see if we can do this properly. Feel free to help out on this first part. I know you'll want to. Sweet Caroline, where are you? And I'm so sorry. Life's a piece of shit when you look at it. And I got 99 problems, but you can't always get what you want. This is how you remind me. I beat the pussy up, up, up. I beat the pussy up, up, up. I beat the pussy up, up, up. Hey guys, if you ain't beating it up at least 3 times a night, you might have to get one of her Jamaican friends to come do it for you. If you like any of that bullshit, you can find me on all socials at Autistic Spitfire Comedy. Welcome back, your gracious host, Miss Diva.
I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I met Dylan about 200 pounds ago. And I saw him do that joke for the first time 200 pounds ago. And I'm gonna have to tell you, Dylan, you really beating it up now, boy.